Go ahead and close the eyes, and we'll just take a few breaths to settle in. Inhale for the count of 2, and exhale for the count of 4. This isn't technically part of the word technique. We're just using it to settle in. Nice, delicious inhale for 2, and exhale for 4. Final time, inhaling for 2, and exhaling for 4. Noticing that your body's softening, imagining yourself just melting into the chair. And on your next breath, gently tune your awareness to your sense of hearing. So listen for the most prevalent sound you can detect right now. It might be the sound of my voice, or maybe there's something happening in your room, or you can hear the traffic outside, or your air conditioner, or a fan. We're just noticing. We're not judging it. We're not trying to make anything silent. We're gently waking up our sense of hearing. What's the most prevalent sound you can detect right now? Really good. And on your next breath, tuning your senses to the most subtle. What's the most subtle sound happening around you? Can you hear the sound of your own breath, or is there a conversation happening on the other side of your house? Again, we're not judging it, we're just noticing it. Almost like we have spidey senses. Really good. And on your next breath, bringing your awareness to your sense of touch. So what's the most prevalent tactile sensation happening for you right now? For most of us, it would be our bums in the chair, or maybe there's a pain in your knee, or your heart is racing. There's no right or wrong. We're not judging this. We're just simply waking up our tactile sensation. Really good. And on your next breath, tuning your senses to the subtle sense of touch. What's the most subtle tactile sensation happening for you right now? Can you feel your clothes against your skin? Can you feel the breath as it's coming in and out of the nostrils, or can you feel the hair on the back of your neck? Just really giving yourself permission to be deliciously human. So good. And now, keeping the eyes closed, let's wake up our sense of sight. Maybe it's simply blackness, or maybe you can see the light of the computer or your phone shining through your eyes. Just noticing the most prevalent sight happening for you right now. And then noticing the subtle. Can you see colors happening in your mind's eye? Perhaps the color blue, or maybe you can see the imprint of something you were looking at before you closed your eyes. Beautiful. And on your next breath, we'll move our awareness to our sense of taste. So what's the most prevalent taste happening for you right now? And even though you're not eating anything, there's always some sort of a taste happening in the mouth. Perhaps you can taste your breakfast from this morning, or your mouthwash. And then noticing the most subtle. Is your mouth acidic? Is it dry? Is it simply the absence of taste? Good. And then on the next breath, taking a nice deep inhale and really smell what you're smelling. So what's the most prevalent smell happening right now? Can you smell your own shampoo or your own perfume? And then noticing the most subtle. How does this room smell different from your office or from the outside? Really good. And now on your next breath, we're going to have a little fun with this, and we're going to start to stack all of these senses on top of each other, starting to wake up a simultaneity of consciousness, again, pulling the lens of our awareness back and waking up all 5 of our senses at the same time. So on your next breath, hear what you're hearing. Feel what you're feeling. See what you're seeing. Taste what you're tasting. And smell what you're smelling. The more present we are in our bodies, the higher quality seeds we're planting for the future, because the present moment is the future in the making. And so waking up our 5 senses gives us a simple but powerful way to bring ourselves into this moment, into the right now. So one final time, simultaneously, hear what you're hearing, feel what you're feeling, see what you're seeing, taste what you're tasting, and smell what you're smelling. Really good. And taking a moment with your eyes closed to acknowledge yourself, to again give yourself a big internal high five for showing up, for doing the work. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, we can start to slowly, gently open the eyes.